guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while, but I just want to take 60 seconds just to talk to you guys real quick about a product before we go into the video for today. So I received some perfumes from Dossier. I want to make sure I say that right, Dossier. And I don't know if you guys heard about them, but they take luxury and put it in a bottle and make it more affordable for the regular consumers. So they eliminate retailer markups, celebrity marketing, all that stuff to give you a really good perfume for a really low price. So I received the Floral Violet from them. There you go. And then I received the Citrus Green Apple and these little cards that tell you exactly what each one has and what they're inspired by. The Citrus Green Apple is inspired by the Dolce & Gabbana, and the Floral Violet is by the Marc Jacobs Daisy. They smell awesome. So good. They smell awesome, and the price is very, very affordable. So these are $29. There's others that are $39, but compared to luxury brands, you guys need to try it. So down below I will insert a link and a discount code for you guys. Just to be very clear, I do not get anything for the discount code. This is completely for you guys to try it out. So why not? See you guys soon in the rest of the video. Hi guys. Hey. We are back after a really long break. Really long break.
With another coffee time video. Without the coffee. Because, you know, that's what we do. Plus, we didn't have time to get coffee today.
Right. Today our coffee time is inspired by Euphoria. So we're doing Euphoria makeup, and we're gonna talk about the first season because just in case, you know, people haven't seen the second one, we don't want to spoil it.
Like Lisa, she's only watched like 1.5 episodes of the second season, so I don't know why she's acting like she's gonna spoil anything.
The first episode.
But I've caught up. I've caught all the way up.
So
okay,
we're gonna do some makeup. We're gonna talk about the first season.
We're gonna do Valentine's Euphoria inspired makeup. So we're literally both putting pink on our eyeballs and shit.
Doing pink. I'm going with a more simple look, and Tania's gonna do a little more difficult look.
It's probably not that difficult. It's literally just
more to it than what I'm doing. I'm just gonna do, you know, little diamonds and stuff like that, and then that's it.
These, right?
Yeah. We're gonna be using some diamonds.
Is that what you use to stick that on?
And hopefully come out with something good after. So let's get started. We'll do our makeup. We can show you guys the products and stuff, and then the conversation really is going to be about the show and then the end product.
And how it took me so long to even watch the show because literally I just started the show like last week, and every night I binge watched it while people were sleeping because it's not really an appropriate show to watch while your kids are awake, let me tell you, because there's literally so many things on there. So many things.
So me and Tania watched the first episode together.
With her mother.
With my mom. Which was a mistake.
Let me tell you.
We both were like, oh, we should watch it. So we had ordered lunch. And we were like, oh, let's just watch it now, you know, since we're both here. And my mom. So we watched the first episode. I think Tania's mouth was open for a lot of it. And
I've never seen so many prostate in my life in a show. We can't say what they're called, you know, because we don't want to get like flagged or whatever.
Yeah.
Different sizes, colors. shapes. I was like, what the fudge? It was just a hot mess. I am using the e.l.f. This is their new one, right? Their new Power Grip Primer. Literally an awesome dupe for the Milk makeup. Really good.
I'm using the Ice Sherbet one.
Honestly, I don't even know why I prime my face.
From Touch and Soul.
I literally need to do my eyes first. So
I always do my face first because, especially when it's simple stuff. So
I have these two little palettes from ColourPop. This is from their Valentine's Day collection last year, right?
Yep. I'm
gonna use these two on my eyeballs.
I'm going to use my go-to foundation, which is the NARS Soft Matte, and as you can see, it's been used and abused.
I'm gonna go in with the shade Sweetie first, which is this. You can't really see it that well, but it's this. Really, it's very, very light pink.
All right, first episode, what jumped out at you? Like, what was the thing that was like, oh my God, for you?
Did it in the first episode? In the first episode, everything happened, right? We like literally
Pretty
figured
much,
out the creep that I can't even watch Grey's Anatomy the same way because they ruined Mark Sloan for me. Because if you're like me and you like to rewatch Grey's Anatomy, like I can't even look at Mark the same way. Like they ruined him for me, and I was just like, what? And I'm sorry if you have not watched the show, you're getting spoilers from the first season. That's your own fault, not ours. Okay? But we were watching it, and I was like, in my head first, I was like, I looked at Lisa, and I was like, my daughter is not going to high school. Like, we're keeping them home. But obviously we can't do that.
Homeschooling.
But I was like, no fucking house parties. Absolutely fucking not. Because I was in high school. And I went to house parties occasionally, but there was nothing going on when I was in high school like that show has going on.
Listen, the things I saw in that show, I was like, what freaking high school does this happen at?
And I was like, what? Okay.
This was like adult living, and they're in high school, and it's like, hello? What?
And I was like, wow, like,
but I did feel the same about Mark. Well, Kyle Jacobs. And I text the group chat and I was like, okay, I need to know this guy's name because he's not even worthy to be called Mark ever again. Because, oh my God.
Mark Sloan. But yeah, crazy. And then, like, immediately when Jules was going off to go meet this random stranger that she was online fucking flirting with or whatever to go do her little thing, before it even showed him, I was like, it's Mark. Like, I was like, it's Mark. You know what I'm saying? Heck, it has to be. And then...
Because I think we saw, like, a meme or something.
And it was him.
And they had showed that he was on the show. And then when we started, we were like, oh my God, the creep is him. He's the creep.
What? But yeah.
No, I can't believe they did that.
But like the shit that happens in the show is like crazy. Honestly, it's so crazy.
I think the thing that stands out for me like all the time is how good of a freaking drug addict Zendaya can play.
Deadass, seriously.
Like she is so good at it.
Girl, you have not seen nothing. Wait till you catch up and you watch the recent episode that just came out on Sunday. Like, girl. She deserves every fucking award in the book. Like, I was just like, oh my gosh, she's pretty good. I went in with the shade QT, which is right here. It's a light pink shade. And then I'm probably going to go in with this one, which is, I think, it stands for Love of My Life, because it says LOML. So I'm just going to assume that's what they were going with that. Probably. And so we're trying to do, like, their inspired makeup looks, and they literally either have always one eyeshadow color with a bunch of rhinestones or some graphic liner design and rhinestones. So that's what we're going with. Where you guys are not about to get anything crazy, fancy, no caprice, none of that crap.
Nope. All right. Let's talk about You know what? Let's not even do episodes. Let's talk about characters. Okay, so Jules.
I honestly don't like her.
You don't like Jules?
No, not at all.
Okay. Why is that?
I feel like if anybody who like deals with drug addicts in general, you don't give them ultimatums. One, right? Because they're gonna lie to you regardlessly. So she did that. She gave Rue the ultimatum. Like, if you don't do your drug, like if you don't stop doing drugs, like I'm not gonna talk to you. Whatever. Obviously, we know that she's still doing her drugs.
Yeah.
But like the last episode of the season 1, you clearly see that Rue is going through something. Like, she's fucking having a literal panic attack in the freaking train station, telling her that she can't do it. Like, she,
right.
You know? And she just left her there. Just left her there. And I watched season 2, so there's so much more that she has done. So I'm just like, yeah, I don't fuck with her.
Okay, so with me, Jules, I feel like I get she's going through transition and all that stuff, and I respect all that.
She's a little hoe.
Yeah, she is. I respect all that and all that stuff, but it is true. I feel like she can handle certain situations differently. But I don't know. I don't want to say that I dislike her, but I don't like her. Like, to me, she's
I don't like her
blah.
for Rue.
Yes.
There we go.
Yes.
Nate Jacobs is a fucking psychopath, but again,
yes.
I bet then again, like, he grew up and he knows what his dad does, which is his dad.
I was surprised.
Kyle Jacobs, who was played by the guy who played Mark Sloan, and his dad likes to fucking have sex with every single body. Doesn't matter their gender or their age, apparently. And he records it and saves the discs in his house. And his son, when he was young, found them. And he watched a whole bunch of them and, like, literally saw his dad do all this stuff. So he grew up and he's, like, so fucked up in the head. Like, it's crazy.
I thought that he had anger issues, but then when I saw that he like saw everything his dad used to do or does, I was like, oh,
he just
I
like
get
has
it.
issues. Like, I don't even think.
I felt bad for him though.
I don't think therapy will help that kid at all.
I felt bad for him like in a couple episodes. I was
yeah,
oh
for
my
sure.
God. Cause like, you know, your parents do something like that, you know, it's kind of like, damn.
Facts. All right, let's get on. Cat.
Oh wait, I used the Anastasia concealer.
Can we talk about Cat?
All right, Cat.
That girl was not what I expected at all from when the first episode. When we watched the first episode, she wasn't like, she turned into like this whole other person, and I was just like, what?
Listen, when she was at the mall and she was like shopping and she was like,
and she was daydreaming about fucking the guy that worked in the store. I was like, is this really happening? Like,
no, but when she was like, oh, you know, she's like, I'm a fat bitch or whatever, and she's like, but what gets people more angry is when you're a fat bitch that doesn't fucking care or doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I was like, makes perfect sense, because you go online and people are so mad at fat people, and then they're even angrier at fat people that don't care.
For sure.
But yeah, she went from like very innocent to like something else.
Like, wow, girl, can I have your confidence? Because
it was like a 360. It was like a 360.
But she is crazy. Like, she has me thinking, like, you can get paid to do this stuff? Like,
but it went a little far with that though.
You could get paid to make fun of this person's wee-wee size? What?
Oh,
what?
That was crazy.
Like,
that was crazy when she did that. Well, the guy was weird.
I
but
was just like, this show is just like crazy. And then I don't really see the hype behind Maddie. You know, like the internet is like so crazy about her. I don't see the hype about her. She literally is just a bitch. Like, it's just plain and simple. She's a bitch. Like,
I don't. Okay, so like, I feel like a lot of people can relate to what I'm gonna say right now, but so her father's an alcoholic, and her mom works or whatever, and I feel like she uses that to excuse the way that she is. But I feel like a lot of us have fathers that are like that and become better people.
oh yeah, for sure.
You
I
know?
feel like it's always the opposite. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you grow up and you seeing your parents, like, struggle or and stuff like that, like, you grow up and you're like, I don't want to be an adult and struggle that way. You know what I'm saying? I want to do things differently. Or, for instance, like, you know, there's women that grow up and their moms literally have, like, different types of men in and out their house, and those girls usually grow up and they're like, I don't want that.
Right.
Like, they grow up to try to find one person to be with, to love them, and not put their kids through the same thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
if you look at the show, they use the parents as a lot of the reasons why they do what they do. Not that, you know, you can't have trauma from what your parents do, because some people do have it. But I'm saying, like, it's not always a parent thing.
We all have trauma.
Like Rue. It was, you know, her dad or whatever, but she's the one that decided to take the drugs.
It was just her mental state, because didn't she have, like,
or she's bipolar?
She had bipolar disorder, and I think, like, anxiety.
But she started taking the medication
when her dad got sick.
Yeah, from her dad.
Yeah.
When, you know, and that's why it's important for us to like have a relationship with our kids, because I feel like a lot of times they don't think that they can talk to an adult, and when they're in situations like that, like, they need to talk to an adult. But who else? Let's see. McKay.
I feel like his character is kind of like every like show with African American that's in sports, because they make it seem like their parents pushed them so hard because that's the only way they can do anything with themselves. Right. I feel like that's what they have, like, the storyline all the time. But the stuff that happened to him when he was in college, not okay.
Yeah.
Not okay. And I honestly hope that shit like that... Well, I mean, we know shit like that happens in real life, but, like, it shouldn't. Like, it's not okay for them to think that because people are pledging for fucking, like, fraternities or any of that stuff, that they can just treat them and do whatever the fuck they want to do to them, for them to get into the fraternity. Like, that fucks people up.
They do that
in the head.
I really don't have an opinion on him. Like, I feel like I don't see him enough to, like, have an opinion on him. Like, I see, you know, what you said about the parents and all that stuff, but I feel like they don't show him enough.
Yeah, because he's in college. He's not in school with them anymore.
Because I saw like, you know how they do the little story or whatever behind all of them? And, like, I got all that from, like, you know, his dad and all that stuff, but...
Who else we got?
The drug dealer. I forget his name.
Fez. I see so many fucking memes about him, and I've never seen not one meme that talks about how much he looks like Mac Miller. Like, they literally are identical. Like, if that was Mac Miller's son or something.
I like him.
I do too. His story is crazy, though. His grandmother.
Yes.
His grandmother was a freaking G. What? She just walked into that strip club, shot his dad in his legs, and left.
Oh, wow. His was still out.
Right.
I was like, excuse me, sir. Put that away. I like him. I think that he's a really good person.
He's not. Like, he is. Yeah, he definitely is. Like, he... You know, there's not a lot of drug dealers that you would know that will not sell to your customer because they're a drug addict, like he was trying to do with Grwm, because she OD'd and all that stuff. Like he was really trying to help her out.
But yeah, I like him. I was like, oh my god, he's so nice. For, you know, the way, oh, and when he beat Nate,
I love that.
That was the highlight of that episode.
For sure, because he deserved it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who the hell he thinks trying to blackmail everybody. Like,
I think that the show is pretty good for kids that are going through these situations in real life, because even though it's a show, there are people that are going through these things like in real life. So it helps, you know, like that relate that other people have the same issues, the same pain and stuff like that. I just didn't expect it to be so
out there.
Like right in your face, you know? Like
everything's in your face. Everything.
Yep.
Everything.
Yeah.
No.
I am going to use this bronzer palette from the Yvette X Beauty Creations, and this is a new thing. That's what it looks like.
It's a new thing. It's a new thing.
But yeah. When he beat his ass, I was like, yeah, go ahead, beat his ass. Cause like I want to feel bad for Nate, and I did a couple times, but come on. Like sometimes you're a bit much. You're a bit much.
Cassie is a whore. Okay? She is a whore.
Alright. I have a lot to say about her.
She's a fucking whore. She's a bad friend.
I have a lot to say about her. So, Cassie. My issue with her is the need to be with a man to feel
good about herself.
Good about herself, or secure, or, you know, whatever it is that she feels when she's with a man. Like, come on. You do not need a man to feel, especially when
you're like 16 years old.
And you're pretty and you have a body. Like, it's not, I don't feel like it's a confidence thing. Like you don't have any issues where you would need a man.
Daddy issues is what it is. It has to be. I mean, because she was so close to her dad.
Yeah, I know. But
she was so close to her dad. He got into what? An accident or something?
And got addicted
and then got addicted to drugs. Left. Well, you know, they kicked him out. Left. And then he stopped. He just stopped coming around to see her. And then he randomly texted her, what, like her 15th birthday before? To open the door so he can literally steal stuff. So he can get drugs. And then disappeared and never saw him again.
Yeah. I mean, you know, I get it again, but I hate that she needs a man to, like, feel better about herself.
She just wants that male attention or affection or whatever it is that she's looking for.
Like I said, I have a lot of opinions about her, but it's because of that. Like, I don't feel like anyone should feel like they need a man to put value on yourself or what you do or don't do. Like, you don't need a man to prove a point,
to make you feel good or to be happy or any of that stuff.
Yeah. I'm gonna use the P. Louise for my blush.
She doesn't love herself.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like there's a lot of people that don't have that confidence, but again, why a man? Not that I have anything against men. It's just you shouldn't put a value on yourself based on a man. That's all. I'm gonna use both of these shades together, the light pink and the darker pink.
Is there any other characters you want to talk about? Who's Lexi? Lexi. I don't know how I feel about her yet. Like, hasn't had any, like, big
anything big yet.
Yeah. Well, like in the second season she does, but not in the first season, so we can't really talk about it right now. We could do a part 2 another time. Part 2 of Euphoria inspired looks.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I feel like she's a nice girl. Well, so far right now.
I feel like season 1 makes it seem like she's secretly in love with Rue. Kind of, because like when her sister told her that when they went to the carnival and her sister told Lexi like she's in love with her, like Rue's in love with Jules. She like her face, like her facial expression was, you know, like if she did. But then we had the episode with her and Fesco, so it's kind of like, okay, maybe, I don't know. This smells really good.
I'm going to use the Yvette setting spray as well. Oh my god, this spray is like...
It smells so good. I just put my nose on it.
No boogers, please. Who else?
Her sister, Gia.
I got so mad when she was like, even though it was just weed, like I got mad at that. Because it's like, you see your sister and you're like worried about your sister, but you're like literally doing the same
drugs.
thing.
Yeah.
So that really upset me.
All right, so I think that I'm going to start drawing the hearts. I'm so scared. Like this is gonna make or break the look, and I'm so scared. Oh wait, no, I feel like I can do.
So we're both. Oh my god. Look at that. So we both used. Did you show them?
No, I didn't.
The ColourPop, or Soul Body pink highlighter that's in their new Valentine's Day collection that came out recently.
The little boy.
Ash.
What is that little boy doing? Selling drugs.
When I saw the story, I was like, okay. Yeah. I get it.
Freaking mom left him for for drugs and never came back.
So sad. I feel like everybody's story's sad in their own way.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, even Nate. Oh, Kat's boyfriend. I know he's in like season 1, but
the little I know what you're talking about.
The one that, overachiever.
Over excitement there.
Yeah, the one that, But I feel bad for him because he really likes her. And she's like, I don't know, she's weird about it. She's weird about it.
I need a setting spray so I can with this.
Like, you want this one or?
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, she's being weird about it, which makes me feel bad for him because he likes her. Like, really likes her. Like, not.
She was like, I don't have sex with virgins. Mind you, she only had sex like twice.
Right. Right. All of a sudden, she's an expert, But, yeah.
I was like, wow, she's crazy.
I'm also going to use the Yvette palette. That's what that looks like.
We're back with our looks finished because the camera was way too hot. We were too hot for the camera to handle. Okay?
It totally overheated.
But yeah, this is my look. I did some little hearts and then a little bit of rhinestones, a lot of glitter. Yeah, I feel like I'm ready to go to a rave.
Yeah, we had to get the camera.
And if we had a black light, the hearts I drew would definitely be glowing. Because it's the UV lights. It's pretty cool.
Me. I did a more simple. diamond look. Pinky.
This was
nude.
fun.
But yeah. Our first coffee time back. The camera overheated. Didn't let us finish showing you guys.
Too hot to handle. You didn't miss that much though. You literally just missed me drawing these hearts, which thank God you did because they look ridiculous. And us glowing these things on there, which let me tell you, it's not fun. Her floor has a bunch of little rhinestones on them.
She wants to kill my dogs.
So yeah.
But yeah, that was pretty much it for this one. But
when she finishes season 2, we'll do another one. Like when season 2 finishes, we'll come back and we'll do another one.
But do you have any closing statements on first season before we finish?
No, it's just crazy. In season 2, it literally just gets crazier. So you need to hurry the hell up and catch up. That's all I have to say to you. Because girl, I had to give her a warning about one episode in season 2 that she literally cannot put on her TV.
I don't put it on there at all. Like I watch it on my tablet with AirPods because
it was crazy. I was just like, whoa. It's like you're watching porn. Okay?
It really is. Like you see everything. It's not like there's anything you don't see.
Literally, I think the first time our jaw dropped was when Mark Sloan, now known as Cal Jacobs, whipped his dick out.
But it was like blurry. Come on.
But we were like,
listen.
What?
And then we text our friend, right? And we're like, oh my God. And she goes, oh, it's just a prosthetic.
It was fake.
Excuse me. Did you Google it, Alex? Were you Googling Alex?
How you know, Alex?
How you know? How you know?
But yeah, I was just like, what? And then after that, it was just like everywhere. Just everywhere. Mm-hmm. All sizes, shapes, colors, ethnicities.
Definitely all types of sizes.
That's crazy.
Some of them are like, those is sis? I didn't know there was some of those out there.
I was dying. I was like, oh my God. But yeah, show's crazy. Mm-hmm. If you're not over the age of 18, you should not be watching it.
Nope. Rated R, like R. Like R. But I think we do recommend the show. It is a good show. It's just, don't watch it with your children. Be an adult. And I guess, enjoy.
Yeah.
Like I said, I will be finishing the episodes I have. And then we'll probably do a coffee time part 2, Euphoria. And obviously...
But maybe that time we'll have our makeup done already because this was just too much work.
And the comments are open for conversation. If you guys have something to say to us about the show or you want to have a conversation, opinions are always welcomed. Mm-hmm. So leave them down below so we can talk about it. And yeah, I guess that was all the characters. That's what we had to say about them. Yeah. And the first season was crazy, and we'll see what happens. If we think of
more, we'll just write it down, and then we'll get back to it later.
I mean, I think we went through all the characters.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did.
And everything, so.
But yeah, it's a really good show. You guys should watch it if you're not watching it already. And if you are, let us know what you think.
Let us know.
Don't ruin season 2 for her because she's a slowpoke. We're just talking about season 1. Okay?
I'm almost there. I'm an episode and a half.
Well, yeah. This was fun.
It was.
We have to do it again.
It was. We haven't done it in a while.
Not in 3 months. Maybe,
yes.
fast.
We haven't done it in a while, but,
Maybe we can do one in between the part 2 and this one as just like a catch up with our lives type video.
Yes. I'll be back at some point with my reviews and all that stuff. But we wanted to just talk to you guys about this new show that we got into. Mm-hmm. It's not new, but it's new to us.
Facts.
And yeah, and give you guys a coffee time because we haven't done one in a while. So yeah, so
We miss you guys.
Thank you for being here, and we'll catch you in the next one.
Toodles.